We zijn op dit moment in een hele bijzondere kerk, de Jacobikerk, een hele mooie locatie. En de mensen druppelen nu langzaam binnen voor een bijzonder optreden. Gecureerd door deze man die hier zit. Ja, het is gewoon een soort filmster die hier naast me zit. Jerusalem in my heart. En ik ben heel erg benieuwd wat hij normaal gezegd doet. Ik weet het wel een beetje, maar vooral wat doet hij dit weekend hier op Le Guess Who. Hij heeft het namelijk ongelooflijk druk. Welcome, Jerusalem in my heart. But what is your the name you were born with?
My name is Radwan Ghazi Moumneh. I am Lebanese and I live between Beirut and Montreal.
All right.
I perform under Jerusalem in my heart with my partner in the project, Charles-André Coder.
How would you describe it to us?
Well, to me, it's more like it's an experience and it's a performance. So when we perform, we kind of ask of an audience to sort of follow us on the journey that we're proposing. We're proposing a little journey, and we hope that people can get enchanted and put under a little spell, and we take them on a continuous 45, 50-minute journey.
A trip. And is that something you find important yourself? I mean, when you listen to music or when you go to a movie or whatever, is that something that is important to you, to be sort of lost for a short period of time?
Yeah, it's very much what appeals to me in art, the abstract aspect of things, the part of a person connecting their own dots and making their own story from whatever they're experiencing. I love looking at art that I don't understand. I love watching films I don't understand. I love listening to music I don't understand. And I love being enchanted by music. And the concert that's happening here tonight is one of those very special, very enchanting pieces of music that's about an hour long that, you know, is just, it makes you high.
Really?
It really does. It's actually the technical term for it is there. We have an expression in Arabic. We categorize this music as tarab, we say, which means tarab, which means it's a form of ecstasy that you're under because you are under the spell of the music and you're taken away by it.
I know, for example, you picked Farida. And we had her on our show.
Oh, yeah.
And I was really impressed. Because, you know, I also tried to imitate her in the way she was sitting, and then with her hands, like, and I was like, yeah, that was really nice. So that is also someone you invited.
What she does is just, you know, mind-blowing. She does the, you know, the traditional Iraqi maqam music that has traditionally been a man's role, and she does it absolutely phenomenally well. I'm a huge fan. I fell into her music like 15 years ago by mistake. I bought a secondhand, like who buys secondhand CDs? I bought a secondhand CD, and just because I saw the cover and Farida, and I was like, this looks interesting, and I bought it, and I got home, and I was like, fell on my ass. I was like, this is so good. Sunday is my
golden day.
Yeah,
Okay.
Golden day. I'll tell you why. Meeting one of my heroes who I've never met, who I've programmed. Her name is Linda Sharrock. She's a singer.
Tell us about her.
She is quite possibly like just one of the most amazing, like, you know, of like the whole free jazz genre. I would rank her as like, for me, for my personal taste, the number one in vocalists, where she did a record with her late husband, Sonny Sharrock, called Black Woman in 1969. And it was such an outcast record. The jazz world were like, this is garbage, this is stupid, this is so weird, this is not even jazz, which basically meant that it was amazing. And it's just absolutely gonna be such an honor to shake her hand and give her a hug and a kiss and be like, you're my hero. So big influence on me, massive influence on me. If you guys don't know Black Woman, go buy this record because it's so good. Followed by possibly the show I'm most excited about, Alanis Obomsawin, who is an Abenaki filmmaker and a musician. She made a record in 1985, the one and only record she made, and then she abandoned music and concentrated on her film career. She just turned 85, and she just premiered her 50th feature film. So she's
85 and still so active.
I went to her birthday party And I had to leave. I was so tired. She was still partying, and she was like, give me another gin tonic because we're fucking partying. And I was like, I have to go to sleep. This is insane.
Wow.
Yeah, she's powerhouse. And she made this beautiful masterpiece of a record, very psychedelic folk record in 1985, Abandoned Music. And yeah, like I said, concentrated on her films. And this year I met her and told her that I'm a huge fan and I would really love for her to come and perform. She didn't like the idea at first. She was like, why would anybody care about my music, especially in Holland? Who knows who I am? We hung out, we talked, and she finally, I put a lot of gin tonics in her, and she finally, no, I didn't, I'm joking. She put a lot of whiskeys in me, and she said that she would do it, and I'm leading the band. We assembled the band with 4 incredible Dutch musicians who are performing, 2 violinists and 2 flautists.
So what can we expect when we see her?
I expect you'll cry.
Yeah?
Because I can't not cry, even when we rehearse. She's a storyteller and a singer, and it's just like, it can't be more sincere what she says when she talks about. She talks about like real issues in the world and real things that are very real and that have happened. It's none of it's fiction, none of it's like fantasy. It's all real. So the pain is from a very real place. So that is. That's just going to be wonderful. And it's really not to be missed. It's like really not to be missed. And last, and definitely not least, very, very dear artist to my heart. Her name is Nada El Shazli from Cairo. Young, budding, amazing, talented, so audacious, and taking Arabic music to a very beautiful place, very beautiful area. And she's just got amazing skill and talent and charisma and just a general awesomeness to her. And I'm so happy she's here.
Thank you so much for this and have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Yes.